team. You know, I think all season long, our greatest strength has been our depth. It's been our perseverance. It's been about our ability to handle adversity. It's been about our ability to take care of our teammates, and tonight was no exception to that. Minnesota made their runs, and we knew they were going to make their runs, but our team collectively just pulled together and found strength in numbers and found strength in one another to be able to get a win on the road, and I'm just really, really proud of them.
First question from Michelle Mobile to the left.
Steph, how happy were you, especially with your perimeter offense and how multidimensional it was?
I was really happy. I mean, you know, we talked before, Michelle, about Breon January's pace. She's just playing with a different poise, and she's playing at a different pace, and she's reading her options and understanding and knowing when to take her shot, when to attack the rim, when to find her teammates. You know, it's been her growth process, and I thought she was, again, exceptional. You know, Shanice Johnson, this is the first time she's ever been in an environment like this, and she looked a little hesitant to me at first, but she found her groove and she found her rhythm, and her ability to put the ball on the floor and to score at the rim and to break people down and find the open teammate. I mean, you know, Z's been here before. She understands what it takes. She didn't have a great game offensively because she struggled to put the ball in the hole, but she made it when it counted. You know, made some huge defensive plays as well. And so, you know, and obviously with Marissa and her ability to stretch the D, and Marissa's never been on this stage before either, and she hit a critical three-point shot for us, and then she got a critical defensive play right there at the end of the game. So, you know, I think our team, we just believe in one another. We trust one another, and we understand that no matter what happens through the course of a game, if we come together, we're going to put ourselves in a position to win.
Front row left, Mike.
Stephanie, how would you assess Coleman's development in these playoffs? Because she had a big performance, as you mentioned today, and in Game 3 of the New York series, she was just as clutch.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been great. You know, Marissa's growth as a player on both ends of the floor has been tremendous. I think more than anything, her confidence level is just really sky high. You know, she's in a system and with a franchise that believes in her, that wants to utilize her in ways that make her successful, make our team successful, and she trusts that we're trying to do the best that we can to put her in a position to be successful. And the things that she brings us in terms of our spacing, her size and versatility, allowing us to move Tamika around as well as move her around, I mean, it's just a perfect fit.
Front row right, John.
Stephanie, more on fouls did their damage, but how key was it for you guys to shut down Augustus and Whalen and keep them as quiet as you did?
It was huge. You know, one of the things about this team is that they just have so many weapons. And it was big for us. It was big for us to make sure that everything that Maya Moore got was difficult. And it was. And she's going to make difficult shots, and we have to live with that. You know, Seimone hit an incredibly difficult pull-up jump shot in the fourth quarter towards the end of the game. And, you know, we can live with it as long as we're making it difficult. And then for us to be able to limit their second chance opportunities is extremely critical. You know, we have to do a really good job of being locked in on the box outs and of being locked in when we're in rotation. And so, I mean, you know, you can't even hardly contain Maya Moore. So she's gonna get what she gets, and Sylvia is a beast when she plays like that. I mean, there's not really anybody better when she puts her mind to it inside. And so, yeah, fortunately we were able to get away with keeping everybody else in single digits.
Middle row, center.
Talk free throws, 100% from the line. You know, you get to the finals, every point counts. Has that been a huge area of contention for you guys? I mean, that's a pretty great percentage across the team.
You know, I'm not a big believer in making a huge deal to our team about free throws made and missed because it's so mental. And as a player, the last thing I want to think about is how many free throws I missed, because then it just makes me, you know, tighten up. So, you know, I emphasize to our team how important it is for us to get to the line. We certainly emphasize that, yeah, when we get there, let's take advantage of it. Those are missed opportunities. But I don't really put it in their head one way or another about the importance of making it every time we get there.
Last question, back row middle, David.
Yeah, Stephanie, for much of the season, you were concerned about trying to get the Fever to play a new style, new tempo. It seems like in these last two playoff games, the defense has just improved so significantly. What do you attribute that to?
Well, I think the culture of our team, the culture of our franchise. I mean, defense has always been a priority. You know, Gary Kloppenberg is the best in the business when it comes to defensive strategy, understanding how to take away opponents' strengths and make their lives difficult. You know, and really getting back to our defensive energy all year long has been the difference in our wins and losses. You know, at this time of the year, you got to be able to grind it out in the half court because nobody's going to allow you to play your strength. If our strength is transition, every team's going to take it away. That's what being in the playoffs is about. That's what, you know, this time of the year is about. So while we're not able to get exactly what we want offensively, we still understand that at the end of the day, offense doesn't matter if you don't find a way to get stops, if you don't find a way to get boards, and our team takes that to heart. It's a core value of our franchise, and it will always be a core value of our franchise.